For Holt.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, imagine if you're a young family that, and a small business person, a tradie, young family, you come into the southeastern suburbs, into my area, into, say, Clyde North or Cranbourne East, some of the fastest growing areas in Australia, and you move into lovely housing estates, and you move into an area that's got lots of young families, not got the sort of social infrastructure it needs. But then, Deputy Speaker, what happens is that you shift into that estate, a brand new estate, let's call it, say, like Belmont Estate in Clyde. You shift into that estate, but when you go to make a mobile phone call, you don't have any mobile phone reception. Or when you attempt to use the internet, you don't have broadband. Now, in 2017, I was approached by Elise Cumain from Belmont Estate in Clyde, who basically told me on behalf of the residents that they couldn't access the internet because there was no NBN and they couldn't ring, they couldn't use their phone, which meant, for example, as a practical example, what happened, someone attempted to break into a home in the estate. They tried to ring the Cranbourne police. There's no landline because there's no NBN, but there's no mobile phone coverage. So imagine how you would feel if you're a member of that estate and you were watching someone trying to break into your home. You tried to ring the police, but you can't because you've got no mobile phone reception. So we campaigned very vigorously on this issue with Elise Cumain and the residents of Belmont Estate, and were told that the problem would be fixed, that we wouldn't have this situation ever happening again in one of the fastest growing areas in this country. 2 years later, they have the NBN, but you still can't use your mobile phone. I mean, seriously, are we living in a third world country here? Or are we living in a first world? We're told by this government, a first world estate. We still have people, a young person, Kelsey, approached me and said, what is the point of this government? What is the point of me approaching a member of parliament if nothing is done? For 2 years, this has happened. We are told by the Morrison government they're going to fix these black spots up. 2 years, no mobile phone tower, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people not being given access to an essential service. A phone is an essential service. And the fact is the Morrison government has failed because it does not invest in the outer suburbs. It does not ensure that mobile phone towers get here. This is ridiculous. When a young person says to me, I've given up on politics, that tells you everything that's wrong with the Morrison government and its commitment to provide essential services like mobile phone coverage in the outer suburbs.